Alright, this is Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Season 3, Episode 5. This is the review. When the link becomes available, I don't know if it's available right now, but I will put it in the description box below. So please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Jasmine, JazChapman, and we're going to get into this Love and Hip Hop. If you can hear the fan, excuse it. I hope I'm louder than the fan. So it starts off with Karlie and what's that heifer name? Joc, realtor / tax preparer / stylist, Kadia / video hoe / side hoe. Fuck buddies. They are fighting and they getting pulled apart, and Joc come down and he's like, what's going on? And she was like, she just told me that y'all fucking. And he was like, are you serious, Karlie? And she was like, are y'all fucking? And he was like, yeah, we are. So they get in the car and leave or whatever, and then she was like, you a hoe and she a hoe and y'all both hoes. And so Joc like, get out the car. Karlie like, no, I'm not getting out the car. Joc like, get out the car, Karlie. She's like, no, I'm not getting out the car. So Joc gets out the car, right? Stupid ass move, right? When a woman is pissed off at you, right? This fool get out. He try to walk around the car. Karlie jump in the driver's seat. He come back to the driver's seat and open the door. He come back to the driver's side and open the door. And he like, Karlie, what are you doing? As soon as he said that, this bitch pulls off with the door. I'm like, you go, Karlie. He's so stupid. He gonna say in his confessional, man, I don't know what I was thinking getting them both together like this. I thought I could pull this move off like it's some, player type move. It's like, come on, man. This is some stupid shit. She already been asking you, have you been fucking her? So she already has suspicions. Come on now. That was a dumbass move. Talking about player type move. So then it goes to Scrappy, and Scrappy and Bambi is taking a walk. And she's telling him, well, your mother's a lot nicer to me. And she said, maybe one day when my body heals up, we can have another baby and we can get married. He was like, yeah, that's crazy. It's kind of confusing. And Bambi's like, yeah, y'all both confusing. He's like, yeah, I get it from her or whatever. He's like, I do want another. I do want, try again or whether, because I want a little boy. And she's like, well, I need some shimmer on my finger. A ring. He like, man, people get together, they fall in love, and they have babies, and then they fall out of love, they ain't together no more. She's like, okay, well, what's the point? We might as well get married. I want to get married before I have a kid. I was about to have your baby, but that was an accident. He's like, that's an accident. And his feelings kind of get hurt, but it's like, yeah, it is what it is. And I don't blame her at all. She kind of like Bambi. You want to have a baby or whatever. Why not get married? Because you might as well, you stuck with me. Even if we not together forever or whatever, we will have to deal with each other forever because we're going to always have that child together. So, we go on into Scrappy goes to visit Erica Pinkett. And, hold on, y'all. I think I might have fucked up on my notes. So Scrappy goes to visit Erica Pinkett, and he tells Erica Pinkett, he thought that he was going to get some friendly advice from Erica Pinkett, who supposedly is the same person that came on to her that basically ain't got no good intentions when it comes to his relationship that he's already in. She wants to take him away from Bambi, pretty much. So he tells her that Bambi had a miscarriage, and you know it's messed up because he was really hoping for a little boy. And Erica like, you was about to get this bitch pregnant. You got this bitch pregnant. You not even in love with her, and you got her pregnant. And you know you planning on having a baby with somebody you ain't even in love with. That's crazy. Are you stupid? And he like, well, damn, I came over here for some good advice. She was like, so you coming over here because she had a miscarriage? Basically, he was like, I was just coming over for some positive advice. You know, you giving me negative feedback. So this bitch get up. And, okay, I wear booty shorts all the time. But this bro had them basically panties on and some long ass socks. Talking about, ooh, my booty out, my booty out. It's like, oh, you trying to be funny. You trying to be funny. She gonna pull her socks. She ain't pull her drawers down. She put her socks up. Talking about, ooh, my booty out. I was like, come on now. Was that, I don't know, it's thirst trapping, and really the people that be thirst trapping be the thirsty ones. They thirsty for attention. So, you know, was that necessary really? Ooh, my booty out. You want him that damn bad? He's telling you he got a woman, sweetheart. Okay? He might not be in love with her, but like he told her, he said, I'm not in love with her, but I love her. You know, she a good woman. But anyway, we're going to move off to that hoe. We'll come back to her. So, Joseline and Tammy meets up. And they're at some store in College Park. And they talking and they actually get along. It's kind of boring though. But talking about, you know, the mother-in-law, they're planning the wedding. She's like, I know that's the mother-in-law and I love her, but cause she a boss bitch, but why y'all can't plan your own wedding? And, Tammy's like, you know, I just want a small wedding. Dad wants to plan this big old wedding. And Joseline's like, well, ain't every girl dream is to have a big wedding? I don't want a big wedding. I basically just want this to be us too. But, you know, Joseline, you know, we started off small. We had like a small wedding. But I want a big wedding now, you know? And it's like, Joseline, bitch, you didn't have no wedding. I love Joseline, but you did not have no wedding. Come on now. You said you went down to the courthouse. That's not a wedding. And that's if you went to the courthouse. Nobody has records of your marriage license, but then again, you can get it private. But, I mean, to me, I don't really give a fuck. Okay, whether she and Stevie is married don't make me never mind. So, we're gonna get off of that. So they were getting along. We're gonna say that about that. Mind you, put a pin in it. Mind you, I said that Tammy and Joseline was getting along. Now we're gonna come back to that. So, Scrappy, I already said that or whatever. So Rashida and Karlie and Erica meet up. And Rashida is talking to Erica and she's like, I haven't seen you in a while. And so Karlie's like, that's because she been under that fine ass man of hers. and Erica's like, oh, boo boo, stop there. I've been working. I know that's right because his ass show ain't, okay? You still got a daughter, honey. So I don't blame you. She's like, ooh. You know, I ain't been under no man. I've been working. You better tell him, Erica. I like Erica. I like a lot of people on the show, but it's some people, you know, they're not my favorite. So, Karlie asked Rashida about Kirk. And she like, girl, Kirk, I came to the house. Kirk had this chick on the couch talking about, look, I got us a new nanny. And she was like, I don't trust this girl. I think he met her at the bar. And, you know, I think I should roll up on her. And they like, yeah, go ahead. And Rashida basically like, well, that's all I needed. That's all the push I needed was for y'all to tell me to go ahead, go check that bitch at the bar. So, Karlie started talking about Joc and about how he had Kadia or whatever. And Kadia admitted that she been fucking him. So, as Karlie is talking to them about this, Joc happens to just walk into the bar. Well, he called the producers and producers told him, yeah, Karlie down at the bar or whatever. Bitch, ain't nobody falling for that. He just, you know, walked in. He knew exact what time you was there. Producers called. So she's like, they go up to the bar or whatever, and she's like, why, how could you do that or whatever? And he's like, look, I figured you was wilding out and Kadir was my friend, so, you know, I was fucking her. That's all it was. It was just that I was fucking her and that's it. That's all it was to me. And she was like, I don't understand. And he's like, well, I'm not gonna do it no more. I'm not fucking her no more, I promise. And I don't believe him. This bitch better not ever be in your life again. Because as long as she's in your life, it's always going to be that question up in the air. I don't know who got to be that damn stupid to have the broad that you fucking and your girl meet up together and your girl got suspicion that y'all are fucking. That's it. They squash their little bullshit and whoop-de-woo. So, you know, the girls, they meet up and have a spa day, which is Mimi. Rashida called Mimi down. What was it? Karlie, Erica, and I think that's it. And she calls them down to have a spa day, and they talking about Kirk or whatever. And she's like, I don't want to talk about Kirk. I don't want to talk about Kirk right now. And Mimi tells them that about the sex tape. And Tammy was there. That's who the other person was. Mimi tells them about the sex tape and tell them was like, well, we did a sex tape and next thing you know, Nico's bags got stolen. And, you know, next thing you know, I'm getting a call from Vivid. And they were like, you know, you can either sign a deal to sell the sex tape or you can just let it go out there for free. And so Tammy was like, so you said, give me my coin. She's like, yeah, that's right, girl. And Rashida was like, well, you know, I don't want to be all up in your business or whatever, but I feel like this would be even harder because this is your daughter. She's always going to have that. She's always going to have to deal with that. And she's like, yeah, that's right. I'll explain it to her. And then she's like, okay, well, you do you. You know, if you ain't stressing about it, well, I'm going to stress about it because I ain't in motherfucking sex tape. So, shit, I don't care. Hold on, y'all. Alright. So, we go for that. So we gonna remember I said that Tammy and Joseline were cool, right? So Joseline and Tammy go, I guess Tammy is a stylist. So Joseline and Tammy are looking for Joseline some clothes because she has a magazine shoot coming up. So they're picking out stuff, and they like two different people on style level, on fashion. So Joseline picking out, little stuff that gotta show out the big titties and the ass, and Tammy's more like, well, your ass is gonna show. She's like, yeah, girl, that's the point. She's like, that's the point, girl. They don't want to see you all covered up. They want to see your ass and your titties. And Tammy's like, well, I'm thinking that you're doing a magazine shoot and that you would be like in couture. And she was like, girl, I show my titties and my ass all the time. That's how I got my man in 2 years. I got married to my man in 2 years and 2 months. Okay? Now you worry about you getting that ring on that finger. Okay? Because I see you still ain't got no ring on that finger. Okay, bitch? Now let's move on. It is like, Joseline is not the type of person that can have female friends. It's just not going to last. It's not. It's some people that just cannot have, some women that just cannot have female friends because they too rough around the edges, and Joseline is one of those people. Tammy seems like a sweet girl, but she don't trust Joseline because of the little side marks, and some people might not think too much of it, but it's kind of like, I don't know what to take from that, I don't know if I should trust you, and it's an awkward situation. So, while they were at the spa day, Tammy was talking to the girls, and she told them about Joseline and they having their shoot or whatever. And she said, I don't trust the little side marks and stuff. And Mimi was like, she might be cool or whatever, but you cannot trust that bitch. She will stab you in your back. So it's like, Mimi, really? Like, Mimi, really? I understand. She did take your baby daddy. But it's like, maybe, who cares what Joseline got going on? So, with that being said, Mimi and Don meets up with Benzino at some restaurant to talk to him about the fraudulent activities that Joseline and Stevie J has been taking, and that they are not really married, and that your magazine published that article on false pretenses. And he's like, what? I don't understand. How would y'all come up with this? And they start laying out text messages, and it was a text about Stevie he had sent Mimi or whatever, and he said, I'm gonna talk to you, I got this little stunt I'm about to pull. And then an hour later, the magazine article or whatever, comes out with him and Joseline being married, and it was some Joseline text Don or something saying something about Stevie or some shit. He's like, well, I can't just go off of this. Like, what other proof do you have? And they're both are like, well, marriages, certificates, marriage license are public record, and there are no public record of their marriage whatsoever. He's like, okay, well, I have to check with Stevie, and I have to see what's going on. I have to put, investigate this further. And so Mimi's like, yeah, and I heard you have a photo shoot. Basically, they're threatening Benzino. They're telling him that if he doesn't do anything and say, put Stevie J and Joseline on blast, is that they're going to get in his ass and they're going to go to immediate takeout, and this is going to look all bad for Benzino. So then Mimi brings up Joseline photo shoot that she has coming up, and she's like, yeah, you got this coming up, and you got this out there, or whatever, this is going to be out there, and her photo shoot is coming up, and I just think it's bad for the business, period. And it's like, Mimi, stop. Mimi and Don, stop it. Okay? Stop it. Y'all look like two thirsty ass bitches right now. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? What does this have to do with you? What benefits are you going to have? Are you going to feel avenged? Huh? Is this revenge for you? Really? I really don't get why y'all so thirsty to bring them down. What does this get? You have nothing to do with this. You absolutely have nothing to do with this. And even Benzino's like, what does Joseline photo shoot or cover or whatever has to do with Mimi? Stop that shit. Okay, because it's just like two hateful, old, bitter bitches. And that's what Mimi, that's what Joseline and Stevie called it. Basically, Stevie said it. Two old bitches. Just mad. So, Benzino had to meet up with Stevie J and Joseline later on at Hip Hop Weekly headquarters. And they talked. So Benzino told them that Don and Mimi had came up to him and what information they gave him, and they shocked. They like, what? Like, what? Really? Where is they getting this from? Why is they coming with all this bullshit? Now, I don't know. They could be lying. I have heard that their house is rented. The cars is rented. If it is, so the fuck what? Who cares? I do think that this is a fucked up situation that Stevie put Benzino in, because this is his magazine, and this is gonna make this is gonna be mess up his reputation, his magazine's reputation, credibility. I think it's fucked up if it is really like false, and it could be, but what does this? How does this benefit you? You gonna be happy once you see that their downfall? You can be happy in seeing somebody's downfall, but you ain't gotta be a part of it. Seriously. You don't have to do all that. Just worry about Mimi, and you worry down, just like Joseline said. Bitch, you worry about finding your ass a new job because you broke right now. Come on now. So I'm gonna get off of them. So, Rashida and Kalina. Now I actually liked this part. Rashida and Kalina go to the bar to confront Jasmine, Kirk's little friend. And Kalina's like, they see Jasmine from afar. She's at the pool table with, two other guys or whatever. And Kalina was like, is that her? And Rashida's like, yeah. And she's like, ooh, that little bitch cute. And she just staring. That shit was so funny. If y'all don't know, Kalina is married, but they do threesomes, so she into women too. So she forgot the point of this whole, going down there. She was checking her out for a minute. She forgot all about all of this going on. And she like, that little bitch cute. She go into a deep stare. And then she just trying to bring Kalina back to light. She like, Kalina, I need you to focus. You know? So then Jasmine comes over to him, and then it was like, here she come, here she come. So she was like, hi, ladies. Is Kirk with you? And they like, oh, hell no. And so Rashida's like, I want to know, what do you have going on with my man? Are you fucking around with him? And she's like, no. You know, he told me that y'all were separated. And she was like, well, why did that conversation come up if... Shit, my camera froze. Why did that conversation come up if you just friends?
So you just friendly with all the guys. And that's what Kalina was like, you know, yeah, he ain't got to flirt with you or whatever because he old. That's what old guys do. They nice. So she's like, well, it came up because he was in here with his friends, Benzino or whatever, and they were all talking about hiring me as a. He was talking about hiring me as a nanny, and they were like, no, your woman might have a problem with that, and he's like, no, we're separated, you know, we ain't gonna be no problem with that. So they asked her, have you ever had any phone conversations with him? And she's like, yeah, I had a few phone conversations with him. But she was like, but it was only about being a nanny for the child. So Kalina asked, well, do you have any CPR? Do you know CPR? And she's like, no. And she's like, boom, right there. Like, bitch, you know, that's all we need to know that your ass, you know, this ain't legit, you know. So, since Rashida can't get nothing out of him, she's like, well, since y'all both say it was just friends or whatever, then I guess I don't have nothing, you know, else to say. So, you know, it's fine. So, not Rashida. So, Kalina, after Jasmine was away, was like, I don't trust it. He don't need to come up in here no more, cause that bitch is bad. That bitch is bad. He don't need to come up in here no more. And Rashida's like, well, yeah, but, you know, she won't be coming around my baby. And Kalina like, yeah, he needs to stay away from her, basically. And I wonder if Kalina went and asked the chick for her number after this whole little convo was done, because this shit was hilarious. And Kalina still, she don't trust it, but either they're just friends or this bitch is a really good side, you know. Them side hoes that don't say anything. Oh no, I don't know him. Girl. No, I don't even know him. I don't know how he got my number either. But I don't know. I don't trust it either. You know, it might be just friends, but I think Kirk got some other plans for her that he just ain't came out with yet. So we're going to go on to Scrappy's 30th birthday party. So everybody there. Scrappy and Bambi is, you know, basically cutting the cake. They got him like a crown or whatever for cake. And Mama D like, Bambi feed him his cake. And Mama D and Bambi is getting along and they bonding. And I like that. I hope it stay like that. You know, I hope like it looks like they finally coming together. So while Scrappy's there, guess who's there? Miss Erica Pinkett with her whole ass. So
Erica walks up, and Bambi and Mama D is off to the side, but they can see her all in his face. And so Mama D was like, well, there go one of his eggs. There go the damn eggs again. And she was like, there go one of his eggs. There you go, right there. And then she was like, yeah, these bitches all up in his face. And then she was like, yeah, you better go over there and handle that. Like, instigate this shit. And she was like, I like Bambi or whatever. She a pretty girl or whatever. But now I gotta see if she's strong. She got to handle hers. So they go over there. And Bambi like, so what's this, one of your eggs? And Scrappy like, no, what you talking about? And so Erica's like, oh, what did she say? I'm so sorry or whatever. And then she was like, what are you talking about? And then she was like, for, your pregnancy, you lost or whatever. And Bambi like, you telling this bitch about the miscarriage? And Scrappy like, well, this is my friend or whatever. She's like, well, how close are y'all? And, is you fucking this bitch or whatever? So Erica's like, well, no, hold up. She put her hand up. And she's like, no. Why this bitch all in our business? Why she know all my business? Only my closest friends know my business like that. So Erica trying to get her point across, and Bambi barely even turned around before she clocked the shit out of Erica. She like, boom. And next thing you know, Erica was going down. And I thought that was the funniest shit ever on this whole episode. That shit was so funny. She clocked her without even having a thought about it. Like, it was nothing. So Erica go down, and she kicking and jumping around. She kicking the shit out of these tables. Mind you, she ain't touching Bambi, because Bambi has separated herself. Well, not separated herself. The security guards have separated Bambi. And she kicking over stuff. She's yelling and screaming. They escort her ass out the building. So Bambi like, so you bring this bitch around me? And he's like, what are you talking about? That's just my friend. And Bambi tells him, well, kiss me so I know it's real. He's like, you kiss me. So they getting this long ass kiss. So then Mama D comes up to Scrappy, and she's like, control your bitches. You need to control your bitches. Have them under control. Yeah, but that was it for Love and Hip Hop season 3, episode 5. It was definitely interesting. Now I'm about to check out this T.I. situation that he got going on with Mayweather and see if this is really real. And I'm going to do an investigation on it. And if I see the video, I'm going to do a video on it. So like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will be back.